Hello everybody, welcome back to Fix Your City with me, Biffa, and look at the size of this city. It's absolutely humongous. This was sent in by CrazyChris, and we're not going to try and fix the traffic in all the city because in most of it, it is okay. It is pretty much right. Look at that lovely massive roundabout there at the front of the screen. We are going to focus on one particular area of this city and fix up the traffic. That is the plan for today. If you're new, hit subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like as well. Very much appreciated. Let us get stuck in. So let's find the area that's got the really bad traffic, because as we said, most of it is pretty much okay. You know, lots of green roads, and then we come over to here and there is red roads absolutely everywhere. Lots of green roads over here, a few red roads over there, not too bad. So it's okay, but this area down here, we're going to concentrate on this. This is the oil area, the oil hub. And if we just zoom in, we can see the traffic is backing up absolutely everywhere. Backing up. The whole thing is backing up. Okay, so just sort of taking a look at this area overall, I just want to check a few things. Now, first of all, with your commercial stuff, you want to make sure that they've got a way to get in and out. And there is actually a train line here. There is a cargo hub of sorts. And what I'm noticing is that nobody is using it because I reckon the traffic is so bad that, yeah, nobody wants to come down here. Let's just follow this traffic down here. So this is sort of clogging everybody up. Nobody can move. If this traffic goes down here, so there's a lot of roundabouts I think they're getting stuck on. Some of the roundabouts are very weirdly shaped, but I'm not going to bother fixing those. You've got access to the highway, which is good. Which way are these cars facing there all coming in as well? So I'm just wondering whether your roundabouts need a little bit of TLC. Let's just take a look. So some of them you do have set up with the giveaway, but not for every single junction. So we're going to do that. And then I was going to take a look at this. Yeah, again, you've got cars coming on, which shouldn't. So basically, let me just explain this option. Probably been a few episodes since. This one here, where it's got the red line through it and the green line there. That means enter a block junction. If you've got it off, it means when they get to this junction, if their exit, if they can't drive straight through the junction past the node, they will stop here. If you've got it on, they will just fill up the node. So like these cars coming round here, that is turned on. So they've just gone through, they've blocked the node, they will carry on. And this is how I would want it set up when there's a lot of traffic. These rules don't apply when there's not that much traffic. You can have both on and you'll be happily just letting traffic flow. But when there's a lot of traffic like this, the guys that are coming round the roundabout, let them enter the block junction, keep the roundabout moving. The guys that are entering the roundabout, turn that one off. So they will stop here and give way to the traffic on the roundabout. That, as well as the giveaway signs for everybody coming on, is how I would set up a roundabout when there's a lot of traffic. Once the traffic has died down, feel free to go back and flick both of these on and it will just let the traffic run smoothly. Unless there's a big queue, then yeah, leave it like that. So let's just have a quick look through all of these. So you've got all your giveaway signs, that's good. That one's okay, we're going to turn that one off. Because what happens if you've got both of these turned on, you'll just get these cars coming in, these cars coming around, and they just all hit each other and it just gets far too much and everybody's like, bash. That is just, yeah, too much to be dealing with. Okay, so that's okay. And all the traffic goes, we can't get onto the roundabout, it's too bad. Yep, that one's fine. I just want to make sure I don't miss any. You've got this little one here. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. You said that most of them were set up. Not all of them are. So we've got giveaway signs there. I did spot, got a bit of traffic coming down this way, but I want to stick to the oil area. So we've done that one. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, no giveaway signs on there at all. And you've really got to do all of them, because if you just miss one, the shape of that's hilarious. Oh dear. If you just miss one, it can mess up everything else. Like, there's no giveaway signs on here at all. There's no giveaway signs on there at all. By the way, I'm holding shift to select the whole roundabout, and it's doing that for me. Unfortunately, you haven't done that on here. So let's just go through these nodes and set that up. That one there, that one there, and that one there. And what we're going to see very quickly, well, I say very quickly, it's going to take a while for this traffic to go down, I think, but reasonably quickly, I should say. This is another little roundabout. We should see the traffic starting to I feel a bit I feel a bit funny calling these roundabouts because of the shape of them. What would you call this? A squishabout. Hey, we've got a new word in the Biffa dictionary. A squishabout. We've got a roundabout, an oval about, a square about. Now we have the squishabout. Excellent. A squishabout is where you haven't braced your roundabouts correctly. And whoops, and the shape has gone all a bit hawky-balky. Okay, no giveaway signs on there. So what I think I'll do is I'll do this on all the roundabouts, and then we're going to just let the game run. I've literally not let this game run at all. I've loaded it up. It is what it is. By the way, the traffic is 50%, but I mean, I wasn't too worried about what the percentage was because I'll do this one anyway. There we go. Because it's just one area that we're working on. But yeah, so like this here, hardly any traffic coming down here. I'm going to leave both of these, that one and that one, turned on. Not going to cause any problems. So I think that's all the roundabouts in there. That's good. I'm going to unpause the game. Let that go. By the way, no traffic despawning, so that's good. We can see it's backing up down the highway as well, which I want to stop the guys doing that. So you've got 2 lanes coming down here. Let us just fix that up. We're going to grab this 1 lane here and just upgrade that. You only need 1 lane when it's a slip road. You really don't need 2 lanes. And let's just show the shape of this. Let's just give this a bit of help. There we go. And then these here, you really only want 1 lane coming off. Most definitely, because this will be blocking up so much traffic behind it. So we're going to say 1 lane for coming off, straight on, straight on, straight on. That one there, not coming off. And then hopefully, most of these trucks here, if we just get rid of the stupid boneheads that are blocking up there. Like you. There we go. And these should start. There you go. Look, they're diving out now to go straight on. That should start going. This here is moving ever so slowly. Okay, so we've done our roundabouts. That's one thing. The next thing, I want to look at this cargo hub. We noticed not many people were using it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I mess with that. I mean, I can tell you now for a fact, guys are going to come up here and clog this thing up like nobody's business if they start using this. Because it's right by this roundabout. So I am wondering whether we could move that somewhere. I'll think about that. Another thing we don't want, you see you've got a load of stuff inside the roundabouts. That is just like, you don't want trucks stopping right inside a roundabout. You don't want trucks stopping on the outside of a roundabout. All of your roundabouts should be free-flowing and moving. That one's okay. Let's have a look. This one's got a load of stuff in the middle of it. In your squishabout. There we go. Around the outside. Look, they're connected. What is this here? This is like a school, a medical clinic. Yeah, I mean, this is a really nice city, by the way. As nice as it's built. I like the layout and everything, as you saw. You have made a couple of choices. Keep your roundabout, you know, a couple of choices I wouldn't agree with. Keep your roundabouts free. Let's move that. I'm going to move that over there. Let me click. No, let me put it somewhere. There we go. That's going to go there. Yeah, firehouse is going to go off the main road. On the main road off the roundabout. That's going to move as well. There we go. Excellent. Keep that free. I think that's off the side road. That one there. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. Yep, these around here. This is all going to go. And in fact, even this little adjoining road here. Just to keep things moving. Even stuff right up against the roundabout here, I would say no to. Let's check the other roundabout. I mean, offices around a roundabout wouldn't be too bad. What is this? A garbage incinerator. What a rubbish place to put that. Ha ha! You want to put... I wasn't even trying to do a pun there. Space already occupied. Will you let me put it somewhere down? What are these buildings here? Large oil... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's move that. You want that on a road that isn't going to have too much traffic. Because you're going to have a lot of... Here we go. This little side road up here. Because you're going to have a lot of garbage trucks coming out of that. And you just don't want them coming onto a roundabout and blocking it up. That is nuts. This one I'm not going to bother with. It's not very busy. This one over here was the other one. What are these? The Mighty Cone. Is that just... What is this? Ice cream shop. In the middle of a roundabout. I'm sorry, it's got to go. We're going to put that down there. And what's this one? The Mighty Cone. We're going to put that one down there. There we go. Keep your middle of your roundabout free. And then that commercial, there. Offices, so they're going to stay. There we go. They're abandoned anyway. They can go. Good. Okay. So that's all done. That's all done. These are moving slightly. Let's just check how they're getting up onto the highway. So these guys are coming in and going straight off here. Is there a no? And let's just check what you've done here. Have you done any weird lane stuff? You have. So these can go through. They can come on. These guys here are joining that lane. I mean, he's dived out. Ah, there is a node there. So you do have one node where they can change. Let's get the move it mod and just shift that node back a bit. But ideally, yeah, you see, you're going to get some more of these diving out now. Yeah, there we go. Look, get that traffic flowing. Just give them a little bit more space. And then hopefully once this bit clears up down here, where does this road go? Underneath, hits this roundabout. Okay, yeah. 43%, it's got worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this running just for a little bit. And as we can see, traffic does start moving. Where is this hitting down here? No, that's fine. That's busy. Yeah, this is backed up here. This is where it was all coming in. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave this running for a little bit. And hopefully it will just start moving enough that things will start freeing up. So back in a couple of minutes. Just a little something I've spotted here. I mean, you've got a lot of places where you've got double lanes coming on. They're all crossing over the traffic and stuff like that. Look at all these UPS trucks. Loads and loads of them. They're all coming off down here, which is really not good at all. I don't want them to do that. Let's just say you've got one lane going off. Come on, connect to that, please. And then you guys can just go straight on because they're all blocking up this whole thing. So we're going to just force them to go elsewhere. They're coming down here, and then they're crossing over here to get over to this, which I don't really want them to do. What we could do, I'm just wondering whether we could just change this around slightly. Let us get a teeny tiny little road down here. We're going to do it in the middle. Let's go like that. And then we're going to get this, and I'm hoping that's going to fit in there off this side road. It is! Perfect. So they're going to come down there, do that, and then leave. And that will just keep this moving here, stop them crossing over. I'm speeding the game up. It's on top speed, but we've got like 270,000 people. Is that another post-sorting office? It is. All right, your observatory can go over there. And then this one can go down here as well. And then what have we got there? Small warehouses. Okay, that's fine. So they'll start coming down this way. And ideally, this could be a nice little roundabout. Can I... And these, like, warehouses really need to have their own little side roads rather than off the main road. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to do that. I'm going to get this guy here and move him to there. And I'm going to get you and move him to here. Yep, and then I want a little roundabout in here. Just a teeny tiny small one. Doesn't have to be anything too big. Just to keep everything going. There we go. I might just use the move it mod just to move that off the roundabout. It's clipping that fence a bit behind, but we'll just live with that. There we go, much better. And just double check this has been set up. Yep, that's fine. And then, yeah, we'll just turn those two off there. Excellent. And that's going to, hopefully, I don't want them doing that. I want them to go round. It's like they're picking this one. I don't think you need both, because they're just using this one. We'll see what happens anyway. Let's keep things buzzing. So I've also been sort of checking your highway and where you've got like a few connections where you've got lanes set up incorrectly that's making things back up. I've been sorting that for you as well. But yeah, we're going to let things run and I'll be back with you. Well, as you can see, some time has passed and this has just cleared up. Absolutely fantastic. We've still got a couple of spots where there's a lot of traffic. I think I missed removing all the items from the middle of this roundabout, so I've done that. I really don't want to rebuild all your stuff. I mean, you've got like a whole load of these storages along here, which is just going to bring a lot of traffic through this area. You do have a 4-lane road, which is good. But if we just use the in-game tool, this one here, for checking where these guys and girls are going, we'll just pick that road. So they're all coming down here, round this little roundabout. And most of them are going down there, heading back up here and trying to get onto this underground road that you've got. Which is leading up over to all sorts of other places. So if there's a way that we can help these guys just get onto this little slip road, that would be good. And we can see that we've got some space here. And I'm just wondering whether we could just help these guys out by saying, if you're not coming down here to drop anything off, you could just cut through here. So let me just see. It's going to mean removing a few houses. It might even... a few buildings. It might even make the... what did we call it? The squiggle about? The squash about? I can't even remember. It's been ages. I'll have to go back and check the thing. But look at that already. Cars are diving down there. And what I'm going to do is make this right turn only as well. So we don't get any problems here. And it might just mean upping the amount of lanes on that little road there. So let's just do a little bit of road management. 2 + 3. Yes, please. The other way round. Excellent. And let's see what's going on here. So you guys... are going to go straight over, which you probably would have been doing anyway, but just to make sure, you go straight over there. And I don't want anybody coming out here cutting across. You can go there. And then, of course, there's no node here. But what we're going to do is say, we're going to have 1 lane for left, 2 for straight on, which we've got. And then I'm going to take this tool and say, when you're coming up here, you can pick whichever lane you want. And let's just, so if they're in this one here, I don't think that's going to work. I'm basically forcing everybody to go down here, which goes underground. Let's just follow that, which heads up to a roundabout, and they can come back. Oh, okay, so that's fine. Whoa, what's that traffic there? 71%, fantastic. So that should make a load of difference once these guys clear up. Let's just look at this for a moment. I'm also just going to change something here, because you've got like a 4-lane roundabout. It's just... I mean, you really don't need 4-lane roundabouts, but I don't want to go through and change all your roundabouts. I'm just going to do, with this road here, this outside lane goes off and the rest just goes straight on, just so it's not blocking any other traffic going through. I normally do that on roundabouts anyway. What a weird looking roundabout. Oh, you can't turn up there. And then, if you're going to do that, just make sure that when you're coming in, you say pick whichever lane you want. I think you've got that selected anyway. Yeah, so that's fine. Just wondering whether we could add... yeah, there's probably no need. Anyway, hopefully that will just clear this up a little bit. Oh, and you know what I've noticed here as well? We've, of course, got traffic lights. That's why it's all going a bit slow. There we go. We don't need traffic lights because they've all got a lane each. So there we go. That should keep all of this moving. Okay, so something else I'm noticing here. We're getting a bit of a backup of traffic in this area. They're all going around this squishabout. Squishabout, that's it. They're all coming up here, and basically everybody's trying to go through this junction. Now, the junction is moving okay on its own, but this traffic's now backing up. This is all backing up. That is the only option. I mean, there's a few other little slip lanes for coming in and out, which is good. But... for going the other direction, I'm just wondering whether we could help these guys out a bit. Now, this has cleared up nicely, the post-sorting office, which is good. We could let them come round here and use this junction, this roundabout, for trying to hopefully join over here. Let's just see if we can set something up. Okay, so I've got this little slip lane going underneath and joining over here. It's actually quite close to this one. I might just move that a bit further down. We'll see how it goes. This isn't too busy, though. And then, rather than doing my normal lane mathematics, 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Yeah, I'm just going to add this little stretch of 4 lanes, which is another thing you can do. Stop them switching in the middle, and then I'll just say any trucks coming out of here, and it's already being used. Look at that. We'll have any trucks coming out of there go there. These 3 go straight on. There we go. They don't switch there, and then they can merge here, and hopefully that should be okay. And we might just see some of these guys taking a different route and going up there, which will be good. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this little area here and see how well this little slip lane is being used. Couple of other little road changes we can make here just to help things move smoothly. We could downgrade that to 1 lane. Then we've got another one in there to make that 2. Let's just stop these from getting in each other's way and keep things running smoothly. So they can come along there. They can switch lanes, and then we've got this one coming off and that one going on. So they're all going to end up in the outside lane at some point anyway to go onto here. And then they're going wherever. Oh, I didn't notice your roundabouts do all your roundabouts have that? No, so you're forcing everybody here to go down that way? Whoa, I never noticed that. Why are you doing that? We're going to delete that. And the thing stayed there. 3 lanes down to 2 lanes. You've probably done that because of the amount of traffic you've got. But if you set things up correctly, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Has anywhere else got... Yeah, you've done it here as well. Okay, alright. As long as you've kept it sensible, but you're not allowing lane switching anywhere. So that is going to cause an issue. This is okay for coming off, but I don't want 2 going into 1. This one hasn't got any. I want to check all your roundabouts now. Okay. I think you've done it okay. I mean, it's not causing any major issues. Whoa. But that's why you've got so many lanes, I can see. I can see what you've done. Okay, where it's not causing any problems, I'm just going to leave it going. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So these people coming round here, they're coming down, they're joining to get back onto this again, to get back on the highway, but the highway is like right there. Yeah, I think I realised what was going on. We had this connected here, so a lot of the trucks were coming up here, going through that roundabout just to get into this section. So I've changed this slip lane where it went from 2 to 1 lane. I've now got 1 lane coming off to go up here if they want to get into this area, and the other one just going straight on for those that want to leave and get onto the highway. We're going to set this so they can just go straight through, so there's no waiting. And that should just help this clear up a little bit. Yeah, look, it's stopping backing up already, which is fantastic. And what are we at? 69%? Fantastic. You know what? This little roundabout thing here, 2 roundabouts this close together, I just think you know what they need to be. Yep, we are going to make for ourselves an oval about. There we go. And I'm just going to remove some of the roads that are connected here, and I've downgraded this to a 4-lane one. Some of these roads, you've just got massive big 4-lane roads going in every direction. Not really needed. Let us set this up as a roundabout. Let's use that tool there. There we go. Everybody coming on gives way. People on the roundabout can go through, they can go through, they can go through, you can go off, they can go through. Excellent. So that should help that just move a little bit better. And there's a couple of things I've needed to sort of move around. I've also moved a lot of your humongous petrochemical plant things. I accidentally put one on top of this with Anarchy. I've changed that. I've put those up here out of the way. And that is just going to keep that area moving much, much smoother. Do you know what? Just looking at this, that is connecting right by that connection there. We have this road coming down here. We could just slightly change this around a bit. Let's delete that. We'll deal with those in a minute. We'll get this road here, which we've already got, and connect that to there. Yep, that's good. I think you've used this one here. Why not? Let's put some trees on it. There we go. Stop that connecting there. Let's just make that a 2-lane road going each way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up to the end to give those road access. There we go. And that should just give things a little bit more room to join the oval about. You can keep going. There we go. And stop joining now. You're probably going to have to turn around. Hey, you're going to drive across a road that doesn't exist. Fair enough. And just in case I forget to show it later, this was a 1-way road going that way. I've made this a nice 4-lane road so they can turn here and get down to our oval about. Fantastic. There you go, a perfect opportunity to show you what happens when you have too much traffic and you've got both of these enter the junction. If it's blocked, thingamabob's turned on. You just get a roundabout like this where everybody's trying to go everywhere and there's just not enough room to do it. So let's just make this one a little bit bigger, and I'm going to just move the node around slightly. Why not? Let's stick to squishy abouts. It seems to be working so far for us. Yeah, that's almost got it round. There we go. Whoa. Hang on, let's undo that one. There we go. And I might even, you know what, upgrade that to 3 lanes just to give them a bit more space. Couple of other little quick changes I've put in. This main road that you've got running through here, you had oil refineries down either side of the road. It was just blocking it right up. So I've removed all of those. You really want things not on your main road, but off of little side roads like you've got here. That's the best way to do it. Just popped a quick little roundabout in here because we've got a sudden surge of traffic. It's only just dying down, but this is moving really well. And then also alongside your main road that goes down here, you had all the guys doing a U-turn. So I've just put a roundabout in to keep them moving, and that is working much, much better. So they'll turn around much quicker. Let's just see what we're up to at the moment. 71%. I don't think that is too bad at all. And just one final change that I've made to try and keep things moving, actually two changes, I'll show you, is this section up here. The only way any trucks from this top section could get down to this bottom section was through this little road and this roundabout here, which is our main junction on and off the highway, and vice versa as well. So I've added this road through here. Looks a bit hawky-balky here, but what we've done, if we just zoom in a bit, there we go. We've got the asymmetrical road. So these two lanes go straight up there. These three lanes, two of them go off down here to the two lanes. One of them goes off down here, which is good. And then when they get down to the bottom here, there we go, we've got the asymmetrical lanes again, because there's a roundabout right here. So if anybody down here wants to go this direction, they can go down here, around the roundabout, and back out again. Unfortunately, your cargo hub is right here, sort of blocking this area up. That really could do with being moved. Can I rebuild that area or not? It seems to be sort of keeping up with what we've got at the minute, so I think I'm just going to keep it as it is. Do you know what we could do is actually maybe change the lane layout down here? Okay, I've done a little bit of finagling here, which has worked out quite well. I've got the asymmetrical lane coming down this way. I've moved the cargo hub across a little bit, and then what I've done is I've turned off this lane here using the lane tool, this one. So if you pick that one, there's no right-hand lane. There's only one lane for straight on, which goes to these two lanes over here using the lane lines. There we go. But trucks will still use this lane here if they want to turn in, as we're about to see. Come on, one of you's going to come along here. They will still use this bottom lane if they're going into the cargo hub. And then if they want to leave, they will go out. I don't know why these guys are using it. You're going to prove me a liar now. I've just been sat here watching it. But yes, anyway, so that just keeps the traffic flowing across here. Here we go. This guy, he's going to pull in, he's going to pull in. There we go. But it just keeps the main line of traffic flowing. And then these guys here, I'm only letting them go straight on so they can go around the roundabout and back into here. And that is keeping that area nice and clean.
Looking for a way to get to you. I'm a believer, but you need to be one too. You and me were meant to be. My love is yours to keep. If you believe in me.
So I have to say, overall, just with those few smallish sort of changes, it's made a big difference to this area. It's still going to be pretty busy because you've got so many oil producers and things in here. But just some lane mathematics, thinking about where traffic is going, sorting out your squishabouts, and I'm pretty pleased with the way that's worked out. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well if you're new, and like the video too, and be here the day after tomorrow for the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.